I think you can be the Richard Branson of real estate. And it makes you super
It
uncomfortable.
does. Every time you say it, it makes
I
me
know.
uncomfortable.
I can tell by your weird smile there. But like, but this idea, you've always, in my opinion, and I think maybe the Not Your Average Investor community can echo with this, but like, for everything that you've accomplished and all of the things that you guys are all doing, like you have this like very humble mentality. But in that room on Friday morning, I heard you paint a much bigger vision of like this like great impact in changing America. You want to tell me what was behind that?
You know, it was a special moment that Friday morning, and I just started to speak from the heart. And the words that I was saying, I really hadn't shared before, probably because it's kind of scary to think about, you know, talking about changing the world or changing people's lives. It's certainly not something that I take lightly. But as I started just to speak from the heart about not just what the problem is and what the solution can be, but what I see as far as how we are changing people's lives, it just started to flow. And it was just a whole lot of, there was a whole lot of emotion that came out. I started to think about the fact that if you run the numbers, there's 335 million people in this country, and 70 million of those people are investing in something that they don't want to. They think that there's a better asset there. So I thought of 70 million people. And then I think about what's happening day in and day out. And I think about, you know, through all of your investments in JWB properties, it's not just the return on investment that you're getting. You're a part of a much bigger solution. You're a part of increasing the tax rolls within our great city here. So property tax revenues can be increased, and we can pay teachers more, and we can pay firefighters more, and police officers more, and we can build more roads, and we can continue to build out our infrastructure. And I think about the fact that, you know, not only is JWB building homes for rental properties, we're also building homes for owner occupants. And has anybody heard about this housing affordability crisis that we have?
You're going to hear about a lot more.
Well, when you really see the big picture of what you're investing in, every time that you invest in a JWB property, you are a part of the solution for affordable housing. Because as we build over 400 homes this year, that's 400 homes that are in workforce housing neighborhoods, which is the greatest need for affordable housing that we have at this time. And we can't do that unless you're investing there. I think about entire generations now that are investing with JWB.
Yeah.
Grandparents have told their parents, have told kids, and they're all investing with JWB. And I think about how we really are changing people's lives, which is our mission here at JWB. So I didn't really intend for it to come out that way, but once it was kind of out there, I was like, this is who we are. This is what you're doing. This is the big picture. And I'm not nearly as kind of scared or uncomfortable to share that. Now, it really is happening. And I feel like if we don't talk about the big picture of what we're all doing together here, then we're doing a disservice to all of the great efforts, all of the great people that are coming together to really move mountains, which is what we see and we feel here in Jacksonville. And if you were a part of the summit, I know you felt that too. But it's good to lean into good things that are happening in this country, in this world. And you're all a part of it. And it's really, really good.
I love it. Goosebumps, baby. Right? Like when you got into it on the kickoff, like I was like, man, something has changed. I have to assume that this vision, all of this stuff like becoming so real, it's like it's impossible not to see it if you're part of this community, right? Like the Maleens watch this thing together. The Filsons have multi-generational, folks here. Jim Kirko watches it with his son, right? Like I think these like stories are getting more and more normalized, and you're starting to, when you're so much in the eye of the hurricane, building a business and doing all this stuff, it's so easy to lose sight of like, everything that is happening and moving on, man. But I'm pumped that that was like a big coming together moment.
It was a great thing. And it wasn't just a great coming together moment for me and for you and for everybody who attended the summit. The words and the buzz within my office of seeing and getting to meet hundreds of our clients and getting to see the people who we serve, who are coming together to do these great things, was something that I hadn't felt in our office in quite a long time. It's been a while since we've had hundreds of folks in the office at one time. And so thank you guys for that gift, because my team is just, they're elated from the experience for everything that you guys brought.